guys? Secret from His Culture Airsoft here with a video over what my loadout is for whenever I go and play indoor. So this is going to incorporate both my primary, my pistol, and my primary indoor gun, which is going to be it's practically just a hodgepodge of different pieces thrown together, but it works phenomenally. I just want to give you guys some pros and cons to both guns. Also, what mask I'm running, what chest rig I'm running, and the different attire that I'm going to be wearing depending on the day. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this loadout video. Alright, so starting things off, let's start off with this guy. So this is my KWA ARP9 random stock gun that was given to me by a friend, all sort of thrown together. So I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it works. It's small, it's compact, it takes M4 mags, and it's great. So I do have an ARP9, the Jade edition, and it's really good, really compact. I loved it, but I do not like the mags. I do not like how I would have to go out and spend a lot of money getting some mid caps for when I play SpeedQB. Whereas if I can just use this body with a couple of the little green indicators and little green accents on the ARP9, it can give me a indoor look with the accessibility of being able to use my SpeedQB mags that I already have. So that being said, that is why I run this. I'm running an old, I think it's called the SMP. It's like the original HPA system engine. It's not the Inferno, but it does just what it needs to do. It's an HPA and it's semi-automatic, as fast as you can pull the trigger. I'm excited to work a little bit more on this guy. It's not complete. I intend to get a just a tube in the back. I don't like the stock. I want it off completely. I just want it to be completely stock free, so it's just resting on my hands. That's how I like it. That's how I like to play. When you come around corners, I like to be able to take it, hold it like this, go to the side, and you can't really have a lot of movement with this big fat stock on the back. It's just there for now to hold my battery. But yeah, so this is my first guy. This has not seen a lot of time on indoor yet because of the whole coronavirus going around. I haven't had a chance to give it a try, but I have had a lot of hours put in on working on it, teching on it, and shooting it out in the backyard. It's phenomenal, especially with the tracer unit. It's amazing. So that's my, I'd say this is my second most used gun that I'll use in indoor, but let's go ahead and move on to my favorite. Alright, so this is by far my favorite gun in the world when it comes to indoor, when it comes to outdoor. This is it. So this is my Tokyo Marui Gold Match, and as you guys can see, I like to give it a little bit of special treatment, especially whenever I'm going to be going into Nashville, going anywhere. It's got its own case, foam fitted for it specifically. So there she is, Tokyo Marui Gold Match. Got a couple of different pieces on it that aren't completely stock. It's amazing. If you haven't seen that video, I'll probably make an update on this soon, since I've got, you know, a couple of weeks here at the house to not go anywhere. So I'll put that up later. But yeah, so right now I'm running the Tokyo Marui with the primary airsoft adapter, so I'm able to run M4 magazines inside of my pistol and run my HPA line over here. It's an amazing setup, an amazing loadout. If you love running just pistols indoor and you don't feel like spending a ton of money on mags and having to keep upkeep with them, just buy one of these and go HPA. It's phenomenal. It's great. There's no feeling like being able to say, yeah, I'm an LMG player, but I use a pistol, and just sit there and hold down the trigger and shoot as much as you want to. That might be frowned upon, but you know what? It's fun. So as you guys can see right here, this black tip is actually removable to reveal a threaded barrel. I normally run this thing with my Ace Tech tracer unit, but because I have just been saving up and been wanting one of these for so bad, I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought a TLR1. So I didn't go with the HL because that's 800 lumens, and I hate it whenever people flash me in the face with a light that bright. So I went ahead and picked this up from Evike alongside with trying to get the let's see, the mystery box, the box of awesomeness, but I was a little late on that. But yeah, this is great. I haven't got to use it against people yet. I have got in the backyard and shot it a couple times with the light, and I can see the perks of using this It's going to save some money in the long run. You don't have to worry about buying special BBs like tracer BBs, but you can use regular ones and they do just fine with this light. So that's one of the things I really do like about this setup. The reason I like the pistol the most is because of how small and compact it is. I can control it. It feels a lot more realistic with the kickback. I mean, obviously when you're playing SpeedQB, you're playing indoor, you're not looking for the most realism, you're looking for what can fit you the best for the position that you're playing. Because of our team, I'm playing center X and snake, so I need to be able to have something that's really small, really compact, that I can get around corners with and keep my body as close to itself as possible, not to give my opponents a big target to shoot at. So with this, that's perfect because I can shoot left, I can swap it over, shoot right, whatever the case may be. It's very easy to get a hold of and get to those positions. It's overall just probably my favorite platform I've ever played on. Actually, we just got Void, one of our teammates. He just went out and got an EMG high kappa, and he's excited to try that indoor. So maybe in the future, here in a little bit, I'll let you guys know. We'll have just a pistols only where we just go and play maybe like a pickup game or a tournament or something with just pistols and see how it runs. But yeah, that's my two guns that I'm running. Now let's go ahead and get to the gear. And if you guys were wondering, because I completely forgot to throw it in there, the pack that I use, the backpack that I use, is the TAP Airsoft HPA tank holder thing, I guess. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, I use that because you can put your patches on it and it looks really nice. And it's also got a perfect size for the tank not to wobble around. The worst thing that I've found when running an HPA is actually having a bag that's too big for your tank and it rattles around, and it's just really annoying after a long day at the field. So this fits mine perfectly, and I can also loop my line in different directions, and it holds it in snug. So the tank and the regulator that I'm using is the Ninja tank. I think this is the 3000 PSI with the Amped Airsoft regulator and the Amped Airsoft line. And nothing special, pretty cheap. Honestly, once you go HPA, once you buy the tank, regulator, and line, your engine, obviously, you're going to be saving yourself a ton of money because you're not going to have to worry about gearboxes breaking down. You're not going to have to worry about replacing your bevel gears. You're not going to have to worry about making sure that all your things are perfectly shimmed. You're not going to have to worry about stuff like that. So in the long run, if you can, go ahead and bite the bullet. Go ahead and go to HPA. It's one of the coolest platforms you can do. If you want to go the cheapest route with HPA, you can do like what I did with my gold match. Tank, regulator, line, the primary arms adapter, and a pistol. That's all you need. And then that will probably save you around $200, $300 in comparison because you don't have to buy an engine. So that's what I run, that's what I use, and it's worked phenomenally for the past 2 or 3 years that I've had it. So I'm excited. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to whatever we were talking about earlier. I don't know where we were, but yeah. Alright, so here's the gear that I run. Let's just go ahead and start off with the mask. So obviously gold for multiple reasons, his culture. This is a Dye i4, just the white and gold edition. At one point, if you guys were following me on Instagram, you guys saw that I hydro dipped it. I loved it, it was cool, but it started chipping off. I didn't like it, so I went ahead and tore it off. A couple of places you guys can sort of see it's still there, but you know, at the end of the day, I think it gives it character. It's a little different, it shows that it's worn and it's not just a pretty piece. So I plan on doing a couple other more things to it later in the future, but you guys just stay tuned to that. But yeah, simple mask, simple setup. I do have a Brain Exploder's head cam mount to get my video footage. It's about $15, $20 online. I highly recommend them. If not, there is one on Etsy that you can get that I believe is like $10. And instead of having to go out and buy your own screws, it comes with zip ties that you can actually apply and put to your mask. If you guys have seen Keys from our team, Keys HCA, if you guys want to go check out his channel, I'll put it in the description below. He's actually got that head cam mount and it does a pretty good job of holding it in place. If I were to compare the two, I'd say they're the same. At the end of the day, as long as it's holding your camera on, it's not shaking everywhere, you know, it's good. So I'm just wearing a simple beanie. It says Marines. No, I'm not a Marine, but one of my really close friends, Darren, is a Marine, and he got me this. So I wear this first of all because it matches the get out, and it also is, I just want to help represent my best friend, and I'm proud of what he's doing. So, and if you're military, thank you for your service. Thank you for everything that you do for this country. Like you don't get enough respect as it is, and you don't get enough recognition. You are amazing, and I want to thank you for everything that you do. So, moving on down here, these are just some mechanics impact gloves. I went ahead and cut off the thumbs and the finger, or the pointer finger, so you can get to your mags easier. There's nothing worse than getting to a place and wanting to get to something, but you can't because your gloves are in the way. So I highly recommend these because this impact material does help. There's nothing worse than getting shot in the finger, and these do help with that a lot. So moving down to the chest rig, this is a head-on tactical lime green edition, or neon green edition. Run the SpeedQB patch. This is a patch my brother got for my birthday I think last year, 2019, yeah, last year. Obviously got to represent the home team, Nashville Airsoft, the best place in the world to play. Wolverine Airsoft, like in my gun, and Airsoft, it's for everybody. So the mags that I like to run are the SpeedQB mags. 1, they're durable. 2, they are always reliable. And 3, they're reliable. So they're great, durable, and reliable. That's all I really need. So that's my chest rig. And next, moving on to what I wear. You know what? I think it'd be better if we just showed you. So here it is. This is our team jersey we got from Anthrax Paintball. Phenomenal company. I highly recommend them. Their services were quick. The people that I talked to, the person that I talked to was very polite, very interested in, hey, why are you making a team? What's the purpose of it? Let me get you guys some examples, some templates. It was amazing. So if you guys want to go and get yourselves some jerseys or some custom paintball gear, go there. They're amazing. If you guys are following TGW Wolfie, that's where they got their stuff. And that's where we got our stuff as well. It looks great. You guys, if you've seen them on the field, it's breathable. It doesn't get too hot. The sleeves are padded, so whenever you get peppered in the arms really close when you're playing SpeedQB, yeah, it helps a lot. And I mean, hey, it looks great too. So over here we've got our HCA, just representing his culture Airsoft. Got to represent Anthrax. I'm number 16 on my team. On the other arm we've got hashtag his culture. On the back, name, number, and his culture Airsoft. So that's what I wear. These are some regular black tactical pants that I got forever ago. I like to wear them a little bit looser because of the playing style that I play, since I am close to people and usually get shot point blank. To have a little bit of extra give for the BB helps a lot and doesn't leave as many permanent scars. So I used to play in just like running shorts and long socks, but I got tired of having these welts that would last forever and then eventually become white marks on my body. So I've sort of traded in the look cool to this helps my body not have those little white specks on me for forever. So yeah, so that's the loadout. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like all together.